If you're hearing this intro, it means that I did indeed publish this chaotic episode. Chaotic meaning I go from talking about Dave Grohl being hot when he plays guitar to hating a female friend, and then it's all over the place, and then Alexa is in there telling me about some morning routine like she's possessed. I don't do the whole edit thing. So take me as I am. Yeah, I don't know. Trigger warning. I talk about hate. Does that really have to be a trigger? Who knows these days? We're all triggered all the time. All right. Enjoy, if that's the right word. I have a confession to make. God. I may or may not ever post this. One, that weird sound I just made that could be singing but isn't. It's a Foo Fighters song, and the only reason that it's in my head is because I recently listened to a celebrity memoir book club podcast with Dave Grohl, and then I went down a Foo Fighters rabbit hole. And I mean, watching him play guitar and the drums, it's kind of hot. But anyway, I digress. Alexa, stop. Okay, this is chaotic.
Here's your wake-up routine.
What? I don't have a wake-up
routine. The time is 8 a.m.
Alexa, stop.
The weather is 48 degrees Fahrenheit with cloudy skies.
She's possessed.
Today's forecast has intermittent clouds with a high of 59 degrees and
she
a low of
is
46 degrees.
Possessed. Anyway, so I have a confession to make. This is pretty intense, this confession. So, I hate someone. I feel the emotion of hatred towards a person more than any other person ever. And it's just intense. And one of my favorite therapists, her name's Cheryl Paul, she says that love and hate are on a spectrum. And so I'm just accepting that as okay, well, it is my experience to feel the opposite feeling of love. Maybe I'll grow from it. Maybe I won't. And then also acknowledging I can at least be aware that the hate I feel is from a really, really deep hurt. And my experience with this person felt like betrayal, abandonment, manipulation, deception, gaslighting, all of these things. And just to be clear, it's not an ex-boyfriend. It's not a romantic partner. It's actually a platonic female friendship. So for me, female friendships are where I feel like my heart has been stabbed. And it all started in, I think elementary school. So it's probably earlier than that. Well, the earlier piece in that is my relationship with my mother. And whenever I do quantum inner child work with my intuitive, my mentor, it always comes back to, what is the first time that you've ever felt this abandonment? And it's with my mother. But anyway, I can remember times in elementary school just having a best friend, and then just being discarded for someone else. And I think that's something most of us experience. I don't think I'm special in that way. Then through the years, really pretty traumatic stuff all the way through adulthood. I had a long-term boyfriend, terrible person, but very terrible relationship. And I found out 7 years in that one of my best friends ever, who I thought, felt like was just like my soulmate, safe best friend for longer than the 7-year relationship, before we even started dating, that they had hooked up when we were dating. And I was just like, what? Anyway, that's not even the person that I hate. I went through that period, and now I'm just like, whatever, I don't even know. I don't see you, you're not my life. I don't care. I mean, I don't think I'd see her on the street and give her a hug. I think I'd just be like, you're a fucking beep. But this other person that I hate is very circling in my life. And this is the confession part. The confession part wasn't even that I hate her. The confession part is that word on the street is that some shit went down with I don't know, her relationship, and she just kind of fucked up. Shit's not going well. And there's a part of me that's good. I don't give a fuck. I hope you are suffering. And I know that's really fucked up. I am aware that is fucked up and not my true nature, right? It's there's this little girl inside of me who I'm so mad. And as I say that, it's almost there's also a piece of me that's mad at myself for letting it happen, for being so open and vulnerable with this person, for loving this person. And then the treatment I got back, because it wouldn't have happened if I didn't trust this person. If I didn't trust this person, if I didn't love this person, I'd never feel so hurt and angry about what she did and what she said and continues. It's long-term sort of, it's a fairly small little world where I live of if you surf and do yoga, everyone knows each other. It's just annoying. Honestly, makes me want to move away and quit surfing. But I was here first. See, there's that inner tantrum. It reminds me of when I was in elementary school and I'd throw these insane tantrums. I'd kick holes in the wall, I've punched out windows. And it all started over being forced to learn my times tables, which I never did, by the way. And I would throw these violent tantrums and not do my homework and scream and cry and just... So it has that energy behind it of fuck you, I hate you, So what is the point of this it's a miracle if this actually ends up on a podcast. I feel like I'm writing in my journal, but I'm so lazy I don't even want to sit up, so I'm just talking to my phone. But I guess the point is, like, it's okay to feel crazy shit. It's just, it's okay. Actually, it doesn't make me a bad person, right? I'm not, like, inflicting harm on anyone but myself. That's the truth. But also, you know how people say, like, don't let it, don't let that person affect you. Don't let that person bring down your vibe. Like, whatever, you get what I'm saying? What if the reason that we maybe feel that way in the first place is because there's an aspect of us we're not letting express how much it hurts or how angry we are. And when I dig deep beyond this hatred and this wound, it brings me to a gem. It brings me to an inner child. The ages vary each time I really sit with it, but excuse me. But it's always a little Kier who was seeking love outside of herself and didn't get it. And in this case, she didn't get her voice heard. And when the situation went down, I retreated. I just pulled back and was just like, I'm not trying to prove myself to all of these people as lies. Lies were spread about me to people I thought were friends and just in the community and whatever. And it just kind of, I don't know, maybe someday I'll do like a whole episode on the situation, just to like, it's almost like cathartic, just to be like, someone listen to my side. And I know that's like so dualistic's not the right word, but like, I'm right, you're wrong, right? Like, I'm the victim. And I know that that's just archetypal, but it's processing. I think we need to let the ego process out. It's a part of the reason why we came here, to take on that karmic processing and let it move through. So if we don't feel the emotion, like, it's not going to move through. So I'm feeling it. I've been feeling it. This has been, how long has it been? Jeez, it's like embarrassing how long it's been, where I'm still just so frustrated by it all. But in my defense, this person communicates with all of my friends, and like puts effort in and actually asks them about me, which I don't appreciate. So, yep. All right. Bye. Thank you so much for listening to this episode of The Cosmic Tea. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, share on your socials, leave a review, tag me, share with your friends. All of the things really help me, and I appreciate it so much. Also, if you want to hear from me every single Monday morning in your email, subscribe to the Magic 5. It's a free newsletter filled with Starseed Transmissions, magical tidbits, astrological happenings, and of course, unhinged human riffs on life. Show notes, baby. Take a peek, click it, subscribe, and I will see you in your inbox. Bye.